How's it going, everybody? This is John. So nice that everybody came out tonight. I was just sitting there grooving. Before we had the internet, we had groovy music. So I always like to chill before these calls. But anyway, we've got a special guest on tonight. So I'm going to find him on here. We're going to talk about a lot tonight, actually. We're going to talk about the Rev system a little bit, some of the features in there. Dave Dove just did a live, so we know that we're going to be very close to the being able to pay with commissions for our monthly payments, which is really awesome. So I mean, here's the thing: you go get three, and you can almost tell people it is really free. They get three people, they get reimbursed the $50, and then that $50 pays for their subscription every single month. So that is going to be absolutely amazing for retention, and it's going to get rid of a lot of the headaches that we've been having with a lot of the issues we've had with pay in and pay out, things of that sort. So with our processing. And speaking of processing, all the new payments are going through the new processor, which is awesome as well. So we're excited about that. And all corporate's really excited about that. And then my favorite part is he's talking about the global store. That right there is the kicker. That thing, I am so flipping excited about that because that is a big product that we've all wanted, not just here in the United States, but abroad. So that I know is very, 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 very close to launching. And so I don't know the exact day, but I know that is something that they are working very hard to get out into this marketplace. So that's going to be amazing. So tonight, I'm going to, we're going to talk about the Rev system. Brian Spangler, I asked him to be on this call. Also, he's got some cool updates on the Rev system on how you can use your social media links. And after he shows you the Rev system, I'm going to share a couple things with you that I've been doing. I can tell you right now, and a lot of the focus has been, recruiting here in the United States and then India with the free trial period as well. I've sent 18 leads in the last day to my team in India that I have brought in. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I follow up. And not just India, you can run ads in the United States, you can run ads anywhere and everywhere. And what I would do as we soft launch a new country or pre-launch any country, I would run ads in that country and I would look for 2 to maybe 3 leaders in each country. And that's it. Don't sign up more than that because it's too hard to support and things of that sort. We'll get into that as well. And I'll show you how you can build teams internationally through our network, but also focus on teams here in your backyard too. And I know that that store is going to be a major plus for that. So really quick, let me go ahead and let's do this. Where is Brian? Brian, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can. So perfect. I'm going to go ahead and try to give you the remote control here. Search for Brian. Check this feature out. I just found this. This must be new. Let's see here. Brian Spangler. Wait, is it under the name? I'm trying to give you.
I have it under our marketing system.
Oh, okay. That would be okay. There we go. Our marketing system. So I just gave you controls. So you've got the control. So I'm going to turn the call over to you for a minute. Guys, I'm so excited about what Brian's just put out. And if you guys have seen the new video he did, it's kick butt. Wait until we start rolling out the global market store and things of that sort. So go ahead, Brian. I'm going to do everybody a favor and mute myself.
Hey, all right. So, hey, John, before I get started here, how do I share my screen? Where do I do that at? You're muted out.
Go ahead and click on new share right here. You should have
share
right on the top where it has says manage participants, stop video, resume share. Should have new share.
I don't have.
Oh, wait. Let me do this.
Controls.
There you go. Now you have it. Sorry, I had to stop my share.
There we go. Okay, so then I can hit share down here at the bottom, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right, and then we will go to here. We will share that back office. I believe. Can you see this? Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, John, for having me on, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I know we've been working pretty hard over here with the marketing system, with the Rev system. We got a lot of changes, a lot of updates, because you know there's a lot of things going on with our network, and so we're trying to keep pace with them as well. And so going to kind of go over some of the updates that have been going on, the new funnel that we've launched. We're working on some social media stuff. And things like that. So first things to get started with this, if you guys have noticed, we have been doing some rebranding. So the Rev system is no longer Rev system. It is now our marketing system. Okay. I was working with Dave on that, and they wanted to make sure that we took Rev out of the name. And so we decided to go with our marketing system, flows right along with our network. And so all the websites all already forward, the whole 9 yards, but that was one thing that we had to make a change on. So now we did also, we've updated all of videos on all of the funnels. So the smart card revolution funnel, we went through and updated all the videos on those. So they're all the latest. You know, we talk about the swipes, the whole 9 yards there. So all those are working. Everything as far as the system is concerned has been functioning 100%. Now we have been doing some updates on some stuff. Now, one thing that we did do a major update to was the texting platform. Now, with the texting platform, we had to do a few different things. So with that, we've been communicating with the end, how do you say it, the providers, right? So like Verizon, and AT&T, T-Mobile, places like that, right? And so to find out, you know, the best way to be able to utilize the texting platform to make sure that those texts are being delivered, right? So the rendering platform, so like Verizon and the end user, or the end companies, what they do is they have like the software, right? So anytime you send a text message, it goes out to the cell tower and it runs through their like engines, right? And it tracks certain things. And so obviously, you know, that they want to make sure that everything that's being texted out and onto their networks and to their subscribers is all good content, right? And so what we ended up having to do is we had to put in, we had to design our own URL shortener, right? And so now, so instead of sending out so when someone texts in, instead of sending out, you know, smartcardrevolution.com/ your keyword / presentation, we have a new, it's like a short URL that goes out. It still goes to the same location, but we had to do a URL shortener in order to abide by their rules, right? And to make sure that we're flying under that radar. And so that's been one thing. So all of the links that now get sent out, they are still, they go to your sites. We also, another thing that we did, which, you know, this is a learning process. And we learned that when you're sending out a text message and you put the phone number of, you know, a different phone number into that text message than the phone number that you're texting from, that is a red flag. Right. And so what we decided to do was, instead of sending out the phone number on there, you now have what's called a digital business card. Right. And so anybody can get to that digital business card. So I'm going to pull up one here real quick. It would be, we'll go to the My Mobile. Oops. My Mobile for less. .com/Brian/ digital business card. Man, I can't type tonight. .php. Okay, so now these are on every single one of the funnels. Okay, now so it could be, you know, smartcardrevolution.com / your keyword / digital business card, or for any one of the funnels that we design, you're going to have this digital business card on there as well. Okay, now what this is when we send out the text message to, so if your prospect texts in the keyword, the first text message we respond to them is going to have 2 URLs in it. The first one is going to be to the presentation video, but it's with the URL shortener. The second URL is going to be to your digital business card. Okay. And the digital business card is going to come up and it'll show them here. It'll show your name here. It'll show your email address. It'll show your phone number and it'll show your link to your rNetwork.io, okay, to your corporate site. Now, one thing that we're working on right now is the social media links. Okay. So, down here at the bottom, you're going to start seeing, you'll see Facebook. We're going to have a Facebook. We're going to have YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Okay, so in the back office, this is being designed right now. Let me move this thing out of the way here. Up in your account settings here very soon, probably by tomorrow, you're going to see this button right here in the account settings for social media. Okay, and then inside of the social media, you'll have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and you'll be able to put in your username or your ID number that they give you. So I know like Facebook, they give you like a number in the beginning, then you can customize that with your own username or whatnot. So you can put that in there. And once you have put the username or the ID number on in any of these, they will automatically show up on your digital business card. And but if there's nothing in there, then it won't show up, right? It'll only show the social icons that you put in there. And so that is going to be done probably by tonight or tomorrow. And then not only is it going to be showing up on your digital business card, it's also going to show up on your confirmation pages of all your funnels. It will also show up in every single one of the follow-up emails that gets triggered out to your prospects that opt in and confirm. So when they opt in, they'll get their first follow-up email and it will have your social links on there. So it just gives you another way to be able to, you know, connect up with your prospects, which is really cool. So, and it opens the door to, we're also going to be looking at putting in like Facebook tracking pixels. So you can put those in there. So when you're running your campaigns, those can be linked up with your social media as well. Okay, so we will be sending out an email on that here very, very soon. I'm hoping to have that done by tonight or tomorrow. And then we'll let you guys know, and you can start putting those things in there as well. So that's coming. Now we did just launch the new marketplace funnel, which has you know, basically talks about the marketplace, where our network is going, right? With the global store. I think that's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and it's really gonna make a difference in so many people's lives. It's incredible. I can't wait for it. And so, but the new funnel is up and operational. It's got the new video on there with the capture page, and then also has the if you're in your back office, you can click on and go right to your confirmation page and see the presentation video there as well. Okay, so now we did. So that's up, that's working, that's functional, 100%. In your back office on the marketing tab, that's another thing. We did have to take our link down for the marketing tools because all of the stuff that we had prior was all talking about revvcard. And so we had to take that down per corporate's request because of the direction with going with the marketplace. So we do, I am in the process right now of designing some new marketing materials, some printable marketing materials that we'll be putting up in there here very soon. You know, business cards, flyers, brochures, things of that nature, but it's all going to be focused towards the marketplace because that's where the direction is going. So that's going to be coming here very, very soon. So be watching for that. We'll send out an update on that as well. I have had some questions from some folks as well that have ordered previously the different marketing materials that, for like the Smart Card Revolution funnel. Okay. And so we are working on a feature right now that will give you the ability to check a box to where you can forward all of your traffic that goes to your other funnels to the new marketplace funnel. So that way, if you have the marketing materials, you still want to use them, you still want to push them out there, but you want to market the new marketplace, you'll be able to forward that over. So we're putting together a feature right now for that as well. We'll be watching for that. A lot of changes, ever since, corporate, they launched the Power 3 comp plan on the 1st. We've just been going through and making up all these updates and doing all these things to try to accommodate and move towards the same direction as our network as well. And so we have a lot of things that are coming as well. And so I just kind of wanted to, those are the updates with the system. Now, I want to kind of do a little bit of an overview here of the back office, because I've been getting quite a few questions about how things work in the back office and stuff as well. So the first thing I want to go over is up here in the top right-hand corner. You'll see underneath account settings, you have this little gray box that has a drop-down menu in it. Okay, and it has the SCR, Pioneer, R Mobile, and Marketplace. Okay, so what this does is this is the selector that basically controls which funnel you're looking at, okay, in your back office. So if I go over to my list right now and I click on list, right in here, I'm looking at the list for the marketplace. Now, if I drop that down and I click on SCR, it'll switch over to the SCR funnel. So I'm looking at the list for the SCR funnel. Okay, if I come up here and click on Pioneer, it'll do the same thing. Click over, this is the list for the Pioneer. And then same thing for our mobile. Okay, so that's what that box is for. It's kind of like your display selector. So it gives you the ability to switch from one funnel to the next to see who's in what list. Okay, now this also does, it's for the same thing for your autoresponders. Okay, so right now we're looking at the SCR, we're looking at, these are the autoresponders for the SCR funnel. So if I click and I change that to marketplace, it will switch over and go to the marketplace funnel. If I go to the R mobile, it'll go to the R mobile funnel. Okay, and those are the follow-ups for each individual funnel. Okay, so that's what that little selector box is up there on the top, is to help control what is being displayed inside of your menu items. Okay, now another thing that folks have been asking about too is the keyword selection. Okay, so down here on the home page, you have your keyword. Okay, now you have the ability to switch which funnel or which follow-up series, which presentation gets sent out to your prospects when they text in your keyword. Okay, so you have the ability to switch it to whichever funnel that you want. So, currently I have mine set to the marketplace. So if I have somebody text Brian to the 844 number, then they're going to receive the marketplace follow-up emails. They're also going to send, or I'm sorry, not the follow-up emails, but the follow-up text series. And they're also going to be sent over the presentation video for the marketplace. Okay, so now if you want to change that, you can click on the edit, you can click on the drop down, and you can select whichever funnel you want to have working with your keyword. Okay, now keep in mind that all of your funnels, all four of these funnels are they're all live all the time. Okay, they're all live all the time. You can send your prospects to them. If you're out there talking to somebody about the R mobile, you can send them to the R mobile funnel and it will work. Okay, now we are in the process right now. I have 2 other funnels that are in creation right now. I have the R auto funnel. I'm about 50% of the way done with that one. And then the R perks is going to be the next one. And so that way you'll have access to all of these different funnels. So depending on who you're talking to or what you're talking, how you're marketing, who you're marketing with, you have a different funnel that's specific for each different product line or service that is offered. Okay, and so that's all coming here very, very soon as well, guys. And so that's kind of the updates with the R marketing system. We have a lot more stuff coming. You know, we're working with corporate on a lot of cool different things as well. And so be watching out for some updates on that here very, very soon. But John, I mean, that's pretty much what I got for tonight, man, as far as going over the system and the back office. I guess I just turn the call back over to you, or you know, if we want to take some questions, we can do that too.
Yeah, I think, and then really quick, can you go ahead and click the stop screen share as well so I can share my screen?
All right, we'll hit stop.
Okay, awesome. So I appreciate it. And so really, and then also with this system, gosh, $31 a month, that's a steal for what you get. But you get 3 people refer to the system and it's still free, correct? So
yeah, correct. So yeah, the referral program, it is, and it's working great. You know, out of everyone who is using the system right now, there's there's a lot of people that are getting it for free. You know, and it's super simple. And I thank you for bringing that up, John, because that's another thing that people have been asking about is how do I refer people to it? And so the way you do it, you just send them to ourmarketingsystem.com. And then when they order, they're going to log in for the first time, and they're going to go through their setup steps. Okay, so where they're going to put in their rNetwork ID number, so that, you know, customizes the links inside the follow-up messages and all that stuff. And then it's also going to ask for their rNetwork sponsors ID number as well. And so when you put in and you can find the rNetwork sponsor ID by just logging into rNetwork and clicking on, I believe it's on their profile, and it'll show you who your enroller is and what their ID number is. And so you just copy that, paste that number into into that setup step, and that's how we connect that person to you. And so, and then when your subscription date comes up, like let's say your subscription date is on the 1st, right? So what'll happen is the system will look, it'll say, okay, do you have 3 active subscriptions that have purchased in the last 30 days that have your ID number attached to them and attached to you? And if you do, then your system it doesn't get charged. It's 100% free. And we extend out your renewal date to the next, you know, another 30 days, right? And so so you get that month for free. So each month that your subscription comes up, it runs that check to see if it's available, and if you have the 3 referred, then yours is free.
awesome. No, that's perfect. And so, and this ties right into what we're doing here as well. To be able to click your social media links and everything to what Brian's doing is amazing. And what I want to do is come on tonight and share a little bit about what I'm doing. Also, not just that, I want to kind of drill in deeper. When we think about being online marketers or just belly to belly or whatever, we're building teams, right? So one thing that I didn't like hearing a lot is when you say, oh, just go sign up your spouse and your friend and your brother or your sister, and then you've got your 3 people. The problem with that is a lot of times your spouse or your brother and sister may not build at that, and then you're stuck, right? So what I'm trying to help people accomplish is building huge teams. Our team is now about 9,300 members, okay? And so 9,300 members, and it's because I didn't start with just a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, a dog, a cat, whatever. I went out and I tried to find people online. The majority of my team was found online, almost all of them, and so at least all my core team. And then we teach and we train these methods, and so these systems are so effective because you want to find people that are in the industry that want this. And here's some key words I really want people to start remembering and focusing on. Number 1 is, like Dave said, we're a participation marketplace. And that's kind of cool just saying that, because people are like, what in the world does that mean? Well, we're reselling other people's products. Have you ever realized that we're not, most network marketing companies, they sell their own product. They have their own juice, their own whatever it may be. We're an affiliate program. Okay, let's just say what it is. We are a hybrid affiliate program. What does that mean? It's simple. It means we've taken the network model of a matrix and an affiliate program, and we've meshed the 2 together. And when you explain this to people, it is very powerful. It's a lot more powerful than go get 3andMe. Now, 3andMe is cool, and 3andFree is cool, but a hybrid affiliate program, what is, I say, hey, I can go and I can sell cars, or I don't have to ship the car. I don't have to deliver the car. I don't have to store the car. I can do that with cell phones. I can help you find discount mortgages. You can have the R perks. Everything in our wheelhouse is a perk. It's an additional perk. Our cars, that's a perk. The R perks is a perk. The mobile phones is a perk. It's not just one brand. What's your product? Our product is an entire marketplace. We're rolling out that store. I just received a text from Dave. I can't tell you when, but man, is it okay. We've all heard soon. We've all heard close. This is really, I wish I could say it, but it's a lot sooner than you think. Let's put it that way. Watch for the announcement anytime now. That store is darn close. And so we are going to be able to market this store heavily. And believe you me, I'm already starting to put stuff together for the store. I'm excited about it. And we want to teach you how to do this great. Facebook, as you know, some of us have been doing it. And now Dave mentioned something the other day that really stuck with me. And when he was talking about we're marketing in this country, that country, that country. And in India, we've got the pre-launch. So obviously a lot of people's focus is on that. But what he said was really cool. He said it's really hard to support somebody via text or a WhatsApp number or whatever when you're not in that local market. And that there's a lot of truth to that. So when you build the teams, you've got to follow a certain strategy. So I'm going to share with you tonight what my strategy has been, and it's worked beautifully. Okay, so I go out when I go to another country to market. I only look for a couple people, a handful of them. I might talk to 100 people to get 10. You know, whatever. I don't know, because there's a language barrier. There's all these different things, right? You find 2 to 3 key people in each place, and that's it. After that, you don't need anybody else. We only need 3, and it's free. We only need 10. 3 unlocks all levels of our compensation plan. Once you get your couple people, and that's it, and I'm going to show you what I do to help get them on the calls and all that kind of stuff. But once you get those key leaders, you run a second campaign and a third one and a fourth one. If you keep running campaigns, and what are you doing? You're sending leads to the people you just brought in. So what I do, I have my key people in India, and I say, listen, I'm going to run a second campaign. And this is what I do. I'll show you an actual conversation right here. I said, all right, here's my presentation. I said, you know, she said, I'm interested. Great. I screen him now. I say, you know what? I've got a great local leader in India right now that can help you. Watch this video. Let me know when you've watched it. If you're still interested, give me your number. So she gives me her number. Not everybody go contact her, or I'll freaking beat you up. I'm telling you, I'll be very upset. She's already been contacted. Don't worry. And then what I'll do is I'll take her number, and then I'll go to my person in India and say, hey, so-and-so, I am sending you this person. She responded to my ad. This is what she's interested in. She watched the 20-minute video. I have permission from my leaders there to contact her, to give her their phone number. So she has their phone number and he has her phone number. Right? So I share information on both sides, because what if it takes them a little while to follow up? Then she calls him first because she's interested, or vice versa. So you give both parties the contact information from both. And that way it keeps. I sent a guy 7 leads yesterday. He's already closed 3 of them. I've sent out 18 leads in the last day, just from people who watched it. I want to know they're serious. If I'm sending a lead to a leader out there, I don't want to just say, oh, they have a phone number. Here's a lead. Here you go. Because then you've got to screen them a little bit. You've got to qualify those leads a little bit, because then the people don't get sick of chasing bad leads. You know, you don't want to do that to them. So, but you're going to build trust. You're going to build loyalty right there, and you're going to grow your business a lot faster. Because what do we need to do once we do get the people? We need to make sure we keep the people. We want them to get 3. We want them to get 3 good people too. That's why you got to screen that prospect a little bit for them. So what I do is I edify like crazy. I talk to people. I've had this question come up so many times. How are you getting people to show up for the calls? I said, well, what you do is this. Regardless of if you've got somebody helping you or not, which I highly recommend you do, buddy up. When you run one of these ads, you might get 40, 50, even up to 80 responses on one ad. And you know what? There's a lot of people. So you only need when you go into this, just know you only need a couple people from each place. You don't need all 10 in one place. 1 or 2 each. That's fine. Have somebody run the ad with you and say one person edifies the other person and the other person takes the calls or does the Zooms or whatever. Now, I know some people are saying, well, here's the 3 times a week we do the Zooms, but if those 3 times aren't convenient, then schedule a personal Zoom of your own and walk through the presentation with them. We should all know the presentation frontwards and backwards by now. One person is your assistant. He or she calls him or herself your assistant. Mr. Johnson is very, very busy. He is only looking for 4 to 5 leaders, and that's it. He's already signed up 2. There's only 3 more leaders that he's looking for. Would you be interested in training to become one of his leaders in your country? Okay, then we need you to be on this call. Which works better for you, morning or evening? That's it. You've got to do that. You can't just say, oh, well, I'd like to set up a call. What's good for you? No. Are you good in the morning? He does calls in the mornings. He does the calls in the evenings. These are the 2 calls he's doing tomorrow. Which one best fits your schedule? Let's get you in that. And remember, we got to get on that call because he's blocking us off after 3 more. And you know what? It's true. I don't want to sign up a whole bunch of people in a new country. I want a couple of people in each country so I can turn around and rerun a campaign, reboost, and send those people leads. Then I only have to train 2 to 3 people, and that's it. Once I train 2 to 3 people, I can send them leads all day, and they'll follow up on the leads. And guess what? Voila, you're building yourself a team in another country. You do that country after country after country, boom, boom, boom. That's how you build an international team. That's how it's done. It's got to be strategic. It's got to be controlled. You've got to have, because if you're just out there trying to sign anybody and everybody up and you're chasing ghosts all day, it doesn't work. And you're spinning your wheels, and you're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna be tired. Then also, this is what I do. I ask them, do you speak Hindi? Okay, great. I've got a gentleman or a lady that I'm going to have contact you. And again, I give them their name. So Alex, whoever it is, or whoever, here's their name. They're going to contact. They also speak Hindi. And they're like, oh, great. That would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. John, or whatever they usually call you by your first name, Mr. John, whatever. And, but it's wonderful because now you're doing them a big favor, because a lot of this, there's a language gap. There's a language barrier right there. So you go out and you get your first key people by edifying the person. Now, if you're running an ad by yourself, here's a little trick that my little uncle told me years ago. Well, actually, I learned it myself. But right here, what's the name of my thing? It's Revolutionary Network Leader, blah, blah, blah. They don't know that it's only me, if it's only me. So I still edify the person. So if you're a single person, edify yourself. Mr. whatever your name, or Mrs. is very busy. I'm his or her assistant. That just do the same thing. They have no idea. Nobody knows. You're talking to a screen. You say, he or she is very busy, and I am helping set appointments for him or her. And that's what you do. You just play a third party. Play the role of a third party. Edify the leader. Say, we're looking for leaders in your area. Have you ever done networking in the past? Screen a couple of them. If you get 60 leads, remember, you only need like 2. You don't need to sign everybody up. You need a couple, and then you send them leads, and you start building a team. Don't kill yourself to try to, oh crap, I got all these things. I got 80 people to follow up on. I'm so, I'm dying. I send them all the same message. I send them the same message. I send them a 5-minute video. I send them a 20-minute video. I send them whatever, and I just go copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste all the way down, and I see who responds. And then after I sit there and I see who responds, and then I'm like, okay, I put them all on a spreadsheet. So I say, okay, these people have not been to the call yet. These people they're the new people that I need to send this message to. Here's the people that have been on the call that I need to follow up with. And then here's the people that have closed. And now I need to run a campaign with them to help them get leads. That's what I do. I break it up on a spreadsheet. Boom, boom. It's very, very organized. And I have a spreadsheet. Then I go into my wife's office. I take a piece of paper. She yells at me for a second for stealing her paper. And I say, you know what? That's right. My commission will pay for it, blah, blah, blah. So I could do all that. And then I write them down on a piece of paper. I take the notes during the day. And then I go right back to my spreadsheet. And I put them, and I update my spreadsheet once a day. That's how I do it. I promise you, if you do it that way, it's a lot more effective. Because you look at all these leads. I mean, there's a ton of leads. I've run 2 campaigns. The campaign I am running is simple. It's a 50-second ad, video ad. And Wade was very helpful. Laura's been amazing too. of showing how they do these ads and what the ads are. And all I'm doing is saying we're coming into your country soon, we're opening soon. But you can do this in the United States. Now, if I ran an ad in the United States, and I'm going to show you another place where you can access all of this stuff. If you're running something in the United States, I would run hybrid affiliate program. They'll say, what in the world is a hybrid affiliate program? You want something, they'll say, huh, what's that? Because all you're trying to do is get a response. Well, what is our hybrid affiliate program? Simple. As you know, most affiliate programs pay you on what you do. Every once in a while, you'll get an affiliate program that pays you maybe one level deep. Would you like to learn about our affiliate program that pays you 10 levels and beyond from brand name stores? There's your messaging. That's what you do. That's going to get you responses, not check out this rNetwork thing. So we're going to go to that messaging when we run our campaigns on Facebook, because people say, what in the world is a hybrid affiliate program? What is that? Those are what they call a curiosity post, a curiosity ads. Those are the types of things. And then the same thing, when you do that, when you reach them in, you try to get them on calls or whatever, again, if you're one person, you're two people. Play a third party and then play the other person. Or get two people to have somebody run a campaign with you. Some people are great at chasing and getting them on the call, and some people are better at closers. Have the chaser, have the closer. Do two, buddy up. I also call it the buddy system. It works really well. And then just say, I get that one, you get that one. You just split the signups. Boom, boom, boom. Then you sign them up, and then you help run campaigns with the new people you just signed up. And look how loyal they become to you. Because you help them find 3 people really quick by doing the same thing and turn around doing campaigns with them, or whatever it may be, they're going to stick around. They're going to stick. And they're going to think, oh, wow, I am a business partner of this gentleman or whatever. But that's how you do it. So it's got to be very systematic that way, and very organized, because otherwise you're just chasing ghosts, and that's not fun. So that's not fun at all. Let me take you to this screen over here really quick, and I want to show you where all of the I get all these Facebook stories. This where it's so funny. They pop up all the time. I don't even know who most of them are. Okay, so Rev. I guess they're my friends. I mean, let's see here. Development group. Okay. So I'll share this screen with you. This thing is so vital. I can't even tell you, stress enough how vital this is. And I'm going to put the R marketing system in here as well. What's cool about this is a Google Doc. So you always have access to it at any time. Well, when I make a change on it, I just re-upload it and the change automatically. So if you just keep the file, you don't download it, you just keep the link, you use that link, you will always get the newest and improved version of it. So Revvolutionaries full training in our files section. Every single one of your members should know where this is. They should have read it by now, or you should read it with them. If you haven't, you're doing yourself an injustice. Revvolutionaries full training PDF. So right here, and we even have a video call for 1 hour that teaches you everything, okay? So right here, let's go new share, click it on here, and watch this. Revvolutionaries team training. Some of you have seen this, so I'll go through this kind of quickly. Listen, learn, apply, teach, succeed. The fast start guide. That's the email you receive and your new members receive. If you signed up members 6 months ago so they don't have it, but they're still trying to figure out what's going on, click on this link right here, and it'll pull up our guide. And it will show them and you how to get your business moving quickly. So this is a corporate guide that I kind of tweaked a little bit for our team. And so it's this getting started guide, the 1, 2, 3 steps. I love what they're doing now. They're setting up a training system right when people sign up. Finally, long overdue. We've been asking for it for a while, but they're extremely busy. So I'm really thankful for anything we can get. They've got a lot going on. Their programmers are working night and day. But the fact that they're going to start training your people right off the bat, that is so important. But right now, we've got this. And use it. Use it. Share, identify, launch formula. Create a plan. Especially if you're bringing people in online, you're going to most likely recruit people that are willing to work because they're online looking for something. So imagine in the United States, again, going back in a hybrid affiliate program, plug into our participation marketplace. What does that mean? Boom. You can start talking about that. And we're going to do videos on every single one of my videos moving forward will focus on the participation marketplace, the hybrid. That's it. I'm not messaging anything else. I went to corporate the other day and I asked them 2 questions. I said, are we selling other people's products? They said, yes. Are we being paid on other people's products? They said, yes. I said, then why aren't we calling ourselves an affiliate program? They said, that's actually a really good point. I said, exactly. We are an affiliate program because we're reselling other people's products and we're being paid for it. But we're a hybrid because we have this huge matrix and the 3andMe. We've taken the best of both worlds, and that's what you tell people. We've taken the best of network marketing and the best of affiliate programs, and we've mixed them together. That's why we are who we are. That's why we can pay the way we pay. That's why we're more aggressive. That's why we don't do fast start bonuses. That's why we can do monthly bonuses off of 3 people and it's free. You're actually profiting because $2 times 3 is $6. We can do that because we're a hybrid where other companies simply can't do it. So don't tell me your compensation plan is better than one. Don't tell me this kind of stuff because I know it isn't, because you're not a hybrid affiliate program like we are. This is why you need to listen to what I'm saying. This is why you need to respond to my ad. Okay, you can go in very confident and talk about that stuff. And it is unique, it is different, and it does get people's attention. It totally gets people attention. I had a conversation, the same conversation with the gentleman the other day, and he looked at me and said, wow, so really what you guys are doing, you're in a sense, you're redistributing wealth because you're taking money that large retailers normally make and you're giving it back to the little guy. And I said, exactly. I said, tell me how that's an MLM. He said, it's not. I said, that is an affiliate program, and it sounds like a great one. Sign me up. That's it. Okay, it's messaging, and learning where everything is. I get so many people, where do I find this? Where do I find that? File section. Everything is found in the file section. And everything, really mostly everything, is found on this one PDF. You scroll down through here, team pages. It has our different pages down here. You've got a presentation. This right here, if you have not watched this video, watch this video. Link to schedule presentation, training calls, all that kind of stuff. But there's also one on the 1-minute close and the effective invite. 1 hour on how to effectively invite somebody to go to a meeting or to effectively get them to actually show up. I know we're doing a meeting in Southern California, and I have a hunch before that meeting we'll see a global store. That's all I'm saying. And that meeting is March 18th. So I didn't say anything, but it is coming very soon. I'll let corporate announce it very, very soon. But I think we're going to have a lot of ammunition at that meeting in Southern California. This was a meeting that some members, they paid for everything. They set it all up. It's a private meeting, and then it's going to be live streamed. I believe it's $25 to live stream, because the thought behind it is have people come to your house. Have 10 people show up, 10 prospects show up, 15 prospects. Watch the effective invite video and have the prospects show up at your house and watch the live stream. Watch it. That's worth 20, 30 bucks all day, every day. That's what you do. Watch that effective invite. The 1-minute close, this right here is another little short PDF right here. And even though I know who the stores are, I'm not allowed to put them on here. So I took them off. Save, refer, earn, repeat. This is our entire program on 2 pages, front and back. Right, it's right there. So that, again, is off of that PDF. So participation marketplace, revolutionaries of our network, talks about our team, the compensation plan. What else do they really want to know? Convenience, shares profits, focus on the participation marketplace and the hybrid affiliate program. And you're going to get a lot more people interested in that. And this is stacking commissions. Every time somebody purchases an item from this retailer, this one, and there's going to be at least, I know we have at least 20 retailers on it already. So chances are, what I would ask people once we see the store, hey, do you shop here? Do you shop there? Do you shop there? Do you shop there? You're going to have all these different places where you're going to shop. I don't know if they're putting all 20 on day one. Who knows? I don't know. But I know they'll get to where they're put all 20 on at some point. I don't know what they're going to start with on day one. But what I'm saying is you're going to be able to find someone and say, hey, if you shop at any of these retailers, and I promise you, after seeing the list of some of the retailers, probably 99% of the people on the planet shop at one of those retailers. If they do, say it's okay. Now imagine getting paid every time somebody shops there. That's why it's an affiliate program. That's why you got to sign up. There you go. And there's your 1 minute close right there. That right there is a very, very effective piece if you use it correctly. So, and the first part of the battle is knowing how to find it. And I just showed you right off of that PDF. So everything I do from now on, all training, any material, anything we add to our training program, anything I'm going to put onto that PDF. And I'm going to re-upload it to Google so you can have access to the brand new updates at all times. So, and that, I love it. I'm going to actually simplify, cut out some of the files in the file section to make it smaller. I just had to, you know, I just been busy and I've been putting a lot of stuff together. This thing took me forever to create this thing. All your ads, you know, the sample ads, the curiosity ads, you know, all these different ads you can post. I do different ads for different products, different things, the marketplace itself, all found in the file section, or simply by clicking on this right here in the file section, the curiosity ad post right here. So again, click on that. You can see all the curiosity posts that I create the ads, and you word it the way you want to word it. But I would hammer, and I'm gonna say it again, hybrid affiliate program. Stop. Do you know what I tell people all the time? I say, you know what? I ask them a question. I say, do you ever get sick of having product wars? I mean, this is what I ask prospects. Do you ever get sick of having, I mean, this could be an ad. Do you ever get sick of having product wars? Yeah, so did I, until I found this amazing hybrid affiliate program. I don't get into product wars anymore. I don't need to get into a product war because I don't have to convince somebody that my juice is more powerful than your juice or whatever. I don't care. I don't need it. I don't need that headache. I don't want to stock inventory. I don't want to ship. I don't want to do all that stuff. You break it down to its simplest essence. I pay $50 a month so this company can ship for me. This company will help me market. This company has the products. They drop ship everything. I can tell you right now, when I used to be a retailer online, every time I ordered a t-shirt and I sold it, I had an additional $2 per shirt just for a drop shipping fee. So if I sold 25 shirts in a month, there's a 50 bucks. And I sold a lot more than that. But here's the problem is, because I had a drop shipping fee and I couldn't warehouse it, somebody can sell the shirt for a little less than I could because he or she didn't have the drop shipping fee. If you talk to anybody online who's ever had a store online or anything like that, they should know what drop shipping is. And it's expensive. Sometimes the fee's higher than that. I've seen it where it's been $4 or $5 per item to drop ship an item because they charge you per item as opposed to bulk. And the reason I'm telling you this, you got to understand when you're talking to people, say, listen, if you've been involved in an affiliate program and things of that sort, or any store or anything online, and you've had to move product, you've either had to ship it yourself or you had to drop ship it. Those are the only two options. That's it. Shipping is expensive and drop shipping is expensive. Can you imagine only paying $50 a month? You get 3 people and it's free, and they ship everything, and we're talking name brand box stores that ship for you worldwide. Is that worth 50 bucks? I think it is. Right? That is a much stronger argument and message than, oh goodness, just go get 3 and da-da-da. No, we're giving you a store, a global store. We're handing it to you. Here you go, and it's only going to cost you 50 bucks. How strong is that approach versus whatever else we've talked about? How strong is that approach? That is a very powerful approach. And you say, oh, and by the way, you can get into the write-offs, all that, which we don't need to get into tonight, but I'm just saying that is cheap. That is cheap. And now with our affiliate program, you can make money on everything your team does down all these 10 levels with dynamic compression. So forget the fact that it has a matrix. Jump up and down and do backflips because our affiliate program has a big matrix. You want your affiliate program to have a matrix. That's what you tell prospects, and it's true. You want your affiliate program to have a matrix. Otherwise, you're just getting paid on you, and that's it. That is the message. That is the message you put out there in your ads, in your marketing, in your follow-up. You do that, and you will watch your teams grow much faster. Okay, would you like to lock arms with this company and that company? And pretty soon you're going to know who all these companies are. There's 20 of them right now. 20 contracts have been signed, which is phenomenal. On top of all the concierge services, we've got to message this correctly. We've got to sell this right. And we've got to know where to find everything. You know, file section, the full document training, it's all in there. Look at all these ads. rNetwork's hybrid affiliate program. Have you ever seen an affiliate program that pays you for not only your efforts, but for the efforts of thousands of others? How many affiliate programs pay you for not only for their products, but for the products on numerous retailers, local merchants, and on a global scale? How many of them do that? That's the first question in this ad. Do you ever tire of selling lotions, potions, powders, or pills? Do you ever tire of this? My product is better than your product debate. Are you ready to be paid on thousands of name brand products? If you are one of millions of people who have had similar experiences of promoting or selling overpriced products or services and dreamt of the day major retailers pay you for simply referring others to their products and services, today is your day. That's an ad right there. And then all you have to do to learn how you can share profits with major retailers is contact us today. Boom. There's your ad. Do what you just did. You're related to their pain in a big way, because they've all sold lotions, potions, powders, or pills. They all get tired of my product is better than your product. And I bet you most of them dream of the day that large retailers pay them, not just on their efforts, but everybody else's. There's your presentation right there, the whole thing, shebang. Sign me up. Boom. All in one ad. That's more of where I want the messaging to get headed now that we've got the store rolling out very, very, very soon. Hybrid affiliate program, same thing here. The rNetwork difference. Typical MLM, few products, more expensive than typical retail, low retention, 1 to 3% of people make money. Yep, that's relatable. Affiliate program pays you for reselling their products, typically not residual, usually pays on 1 to 2 tiers or less. Very typical, very relatable for anybody in the business. rNetwork pays on multiple merchant products, pays on multiple tiers with dynamic compression, exclusive discounts, high retention, winner, rNetwork. There you go. rNetwork is in a league of its own. Contact me for more details. There's your messaging, right? Same thing, hybrid affiliate program, and on and on and on. These are sample ads. Once the pharmacy rolls out, right now we can do this for medications, prescriptions. Go into places with pharmacies. Can't sleep, paying too much for your medications, prescriptions. I used to as well until I found this. Message me for details. That's it. Simple, clean, curiosity ad, done. Come travel with us, whatever. All these different types of ads that I've created for this team to use anytime you want. The next big thing, that's probably my favorite one. Things of that sort. So just different ones. And here's a little more, more like a cartoon. Make money. Which one is more important? Make money. I posted that. I guess a lot of people say, well, it's kind of the same. And but you know what? I started a conversation. It's all I'm trying to do. You only need a few people each. That's it. Then turn around and help your teams get people. Okay. But these are curiosity ads and they look professional. They're really nice and they're written very carefully just to start a conversation. But we got to get our messaging to that participation marketplace hybrid affiliate program. Because that's what we are. And I'm telling you, if you do that, you're going to turn a lot more heads. You're going to be a lot more effective in your messaging. And you got to go online and find people in the industry. Place your ads. Place your ads in the US too, not just in India or wherever else. Place them everywhere. So we will be able to place very aggressive ads very close in the US. Social media, all that kind of stuff. All the social media trainings, your YouTube, everything. When you do your YouTube videos, participation marketplace hybrid, all that kind of stuff, and everything on this one PDF. It's all in there for you. So let me give you a update on Fusion as well, because I just got some really excellent news this morning. Thank you, Fusion. So we moved up 17 positions in rNetwork last week alone. We did crack the top 80, top 70. Now we should be moving up 13 to 20 positions a week. We should be #1 or on page 1 on Google in April for Fusion. Finally, thank you. Myself and a couple others have spent a small fortune on it, but I knew it was going to be a process. We are almost on page 1. We should be there right around in April. And if rNetwork has their new website up by then, which I believe they will, we're going to upgrade our website at Fusion to make it a really high converting site for leads. That's all I care about. I talked to him that day. I said, all I care about is leads. I don't care about the videos. I don't care about anything else but leads. That's it. I said, but I know what you're doing, right? And I said, all I want is aggressive SEO. And so that's going to happen here in about April, would be my guess, which is perfect timing because I know by then we're going to have the global store out. I'm not going to tell you when it's going to be, but again, we don't want to put that out there. No ads, nothing. Let corporate make that announcement. But I know darn well it's way before then. Okay, I'm going to let them make that announcement, but it's very, very soon. Think about what we're doing with Fusion and the timing of all of this. We have that global store rolled out, and we're #1 on the searches for rNetwork, and then obviously we're going to run SEO on the global store too. Obviously, we're going to do that and everything else. Okay, it's going to all hit. This will all hit. This has been carefully executed and planned for months and months and months. It will hit, but don't just wait for it. You take action as well, and you go out there and you place ads. You do all the stuff that you need to do to grow your teams. You duplicate your teams by helping them take advantage or take part in some of the ads with you, and especially in other countries. Go get 2 or 3 key people, and that's it. Cut it off. You don't want to try to support an entire country on your own, especially when there's a language barrier. It's too hard. You're going to be working 23 hours a day. You're going to wear yourselves out. You're going to kill yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But you've got to go in with the system that works. This is how you do it. When I ran my appraisal businesses years ago, and I had all these appraisers all over in different states. I one time had appraisers in 8 different states. I had to manage the whole thing. I had hundreds of appraisers running around out there. I had to manage it all. And this is the kind of stuff I learned how to do. And same thing with these teams. You just get a couple core people, and then you delegate. And then you help them get their leads and and just go all the way down the list. But again, if you're having a hard time getting the people on the calls for those ads that you're placing, go back to what I said earlier in this call. Rewind it if you need to. And do it that way because it's been very effective. And I exhaust these leads. I will not go and run another campaign till I exhaust these leads. What I mean by that, I will contact them 20 times each if I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. Get them on a call because I need to see. People get busy, and they may have responded to your ad and 3 others. You don't know. You don't know. Who knows? Exhaust the living heck out of these leads, and then go get 2 or 3 decent people. You don't get frustrated if you don't close 10 people like we did. I mean, I only closed 10 because I've been doing this forever and a day, but we'll probably get another 8 or 10 off that one list. But you know what? I go back and I go back and I go back. If they stab me up 3 times, I still go back. I just keep doing it. But then the same messaging, I'm very consistent on the messaging. And then sometimes I'll say, you know what, are you still interested? Are you still interested? Because Mr. Johnson is very busy and he wants to know if you're still interested. So Mrs. this, Mr. that, he or she wants to know if you're still interested. He or she is willing to give you one more shot at this. Are you interested? All right, let's get you on. You missed the last call. That's okay. Life happens. Let's get you on the next call. Because we have 2 more slots left. Let's get you on this. That's more powerful. And then you say, these are when we're having it. What's convenient for you? His schedule opened up a little bit yesterday, so it's doing you a huge favor to allow you to get on this presentation so you can see it. So let's get you on there, and then let's confirm the night before and the day of. And let's get you on that call and done. Boom. That's how the professionals do it. And that's how you can do it, and you can be very successful. And again, go back and help them run ads after, or run an ad for them and throw them some leads and see how excited they get. It works beautifully. And again, hey, he speaks Hindi, you speak Hindi, let's put you together. Boom, done. Get you some leads. Put them out there. And only send leads to the people that are following up on the leads. You go to your 2-3 people and say, hey, who of you are actually following up on these leads? Are you closing these leads? What's going on? Delegate it and just watch it, manage it a little bit. But then you don't have to chase forever. And you can do that. You can do that in country after country after country after country. All of a sudden you have a team all over the world. That's how you do it. And be patient. It's okay. Because the next country goes in pre-launch, just do the same thing. Perfect your process in one country before you move on to the next one. Get it down really well, and then move on to the next one and do it again, do it again, do it again. And that's how people like myself and Jeremy and others, we have international teams because this is what we do. This is how the business works. And again, do it in the US with that global store. So with that, hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully if anybody wants to make a chat comment, this has been helpful. at all, let me know. But it should. I mean, this is, it's great. It's crazy, guys. But there's just ways to do it. There's the messaging. There's the passion behind the messaging. There's the delivery. How strong is your delivery? How strong? All of that stuff. When how confident are you when you're putting that stuff out there? You know, don't let people feel like you're chasing them. Feel like, let them know your time is important, that you're doing them a favor, that they need to come. It brings you value. It brings you value. And that's what you need, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for something better than they have right now or that they've had before. So if they do that, if you can permeate that message, you can be that message, you can put that out there, they will sense it. And they'll be like, man, this guy or whoever, man, this is awesome. Okay. So anyway, guys, so that's all I've got tonight. I got to run, take my boys to the gym. Yes, I will call you. I got a couple private messages. Yes, I'll call you tonight. So let's connect, George, after like 8:39ish. I'll give you a buzz. I got to come see you. Gosh, you live like 5 minutes from me. So yes, let's definitely connect, guys. And hopefully, again, this has been helpful for everybody. And but yeah, let's do that. We've got new messaging, guys. We've got a store that's literally around the corner. Holy crap, I wish I could say. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to get in trouble. So but yeah, way stoked. Everybody check out that Eventbrite too, that California event in Southern California with Dave and I going down there, and Yvette and Victoria, who put that together. They worked really, really hard on that. Put together house parties for it. Get 10 prospects out there. Sign up half of them. Sign up all of them. Use that tool, because that's awesome. I love the way they're doing that. I'm going to be up in Boston the end of March, Boston area. After that, I actually have a group that's flying me up there. They pay for my flight, and I'll pay for a hotel and everything. I'm going to fly up there, do some stuff in Boston. We should have about 250 to 300 people at that event. Things are going to start happening, especially when we get the store out. So we got to get that buzz back, get things ready. And the bank is coming. I know the bank is a priority after that store. They're working a lot on that. So it's just getting all the programming done and all this stuff. If you guys saw the amount of work that they have to get through in a week, it's pretty overwhelming. It's amazing, but they're bringing in more help. They're doing everything they're doing to help get us to where we need to be as a company, and we just need to do our part to help grow these teams. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming, and we'll talk to you next time.